Okay, so what's up? We just thought we'd talk about the Portland Denver series, which just concluded recently because we were kind of bored, and I guess it's fun to chat shit. And yeah, so I heard this would be like a super competitive series, which it was. But I mean, I would have loved to see a game seven. Like, game six was perhaps the one game which didn't go the way I thought it would go after Lillard had that monster performance in game five and stuff. And he was
Yeah,
good in game six, but obviously, like I expected them to manage to take the dub, take take it to a seven game series, because then it would be anybody's game. But
don't know. You could
yeah, I
you
guess
could see like them getting tired. Like they had like a 11-point lead going into the fourth quarter, but like after playing that double OT, I'm guessing they were probably too tired to play. Plus, like Nurkic, as usual, by the time fourth quarter started, he was on 5 fouls already.
bro, like I know Nurkic is fouled out every game, okay, but if there was no rule of fouling out in basketball, the man had committed like 9, 10 fouls by halftime. Like it's just that they don't call Jokic's fouls; they only call fucking LeBron's
Yeah,
fouls, okay. So he gets away with a lot of the shit. But otherwise, like I don't know, I don't think that like he had a bad series in terms of how he played. I just think this foul trouble thing screwed them, and they were trying to match Nurkic's minutes with Jokic. This is something that this is the stupidest idea I've ever seen. Like no couldn't last as long. He kept falling out, and Ennis Cantor every time he came out was sitting duck for Jokic to fuck. So yeah, like I don't
no,
know.
but
I
it's
think the
pretty
most
sad
note,
because like
yeah,
till Nurkic was in the game, they were like actually managing to play well. Like
for
in
sure.
every game throughout the series, whenever he was in the game, he was playing really well. In Portland, I don't know, like I'm pretty sure they were like usually at the upper hand when he was in. But like his foul trouble, literally, I think like that was the main reason why Denver won that series.
Agreed, agreed. I think when you can't stop a big man, you're really fucked. So like they couldn't do anything. I also think like Portland's brand of basketball won't work, bro. Like I love Dame. Dame's probably my favorite player in the league right now, but like he needs another guy as good as him on that team, in my opinion, for them to have a chance. Because Rocco and
Yeah.
all, like he bricked everything possible, bro. Man missed dunks and all. So like I don't think that's a scene for them. Norman Powell was good. Like I won't say he was bad
Yeah.
and all, but I don't think he's the championship piece and shit. Like I think they
Hmm.
need some Jimmy Butler kind of wing scorer who can also defend, like that kind of beast to stand a chance. But
Yeah.
I don't think they played bad ball at any point. And dude, Dame's 55 is gonna go down as like a top five playoff performance ever. It was like some
Definitely.
MJ62
Yeah.
type of shit. Bro, he hit buzzer beater in regulation, buzzer beater in OT. And then like in double OT he played well. He had 17 of their 19 in overtime.
Bro, like legit, there were like stretches where nobody else was doing anything, and like Dame would just come, keep hitting threes one after the other, get them back in the game, and like that performance, dude, it was just ridiculous. Like I couldn't believe some of the shots which were going in. He was hitting bank shots, and I was just like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Austin Rivers there. Like there's that picture of him praying and all, and like thanking God
Yeah,
after Dame missed a bucket. But the thing is, like before that, there's so many plays where like Rivers, Morris, they all played sexy defense. Like they're in Dame's face, left hand on his body, right hand in his face, and Dame falling out of bounds somehow nailing it swish is ridiculous.
yeah,
And I think other than that, dude, final game also fine. Dame couldn't get going scoring. He had like what 28, but he dropped like 15 times. So
yeah,
and I think like at least everyone's been harping on Dame for a bit, like this series, but Jokic has been crazy. Like, so,
definitely.
yeah, Dame scoring has been like one game he'll drop 25, 28. The next game he's gone off for 55, 40. Jokic has dropped 35 plus every single game. He's just like been at it. He's normally like creating for everyone, dishing it out and all. This series, he's like, fuck that, I'm scoring, I'm taking over. And he's like played like a pure center, which is not his usual style. And I don't think like they had any chance because of that. They couldn't like find a response.
Bro, and like if there was any doubt about him being the MVP before this, like after this series, like I think everybody realizes like this guy is the best player in the league right now. And like
For
there were
sure.
like parts in like the first quarter and stuff where he just wouldn't shoot. But then like when they needed him to score, he'd come, make some insane buckets and like yeah, game over.
Yeah, dude. He doesn't just like force up shit. Like I love the way he plays. It's very like sensible ball. And I think,
Mm.
dude, it's like as good as Jokic has been. I think Monte Morris has been insane. He's come
Oh
out
yeah.
like really like sensational when Jamal's not there. Austin Rivers has been great. And I think like MPJ obviously like deserves a mention the way he's been playing. And
Yeah.
I think for Portland, like there have been fewer guys who showed up like that. Dame was good, CJ was good, but again, like they just need more scoring firepower to stand a chance against a team like the Nuggets. And I think that's like pretty much the way that series went, bro. Like we can get into a lot of the nitty gritties, but I think in a sense, at least that's what we thought happened. So yeah, that's pretty much it.